Oh my goodness. I knew it was up here somewhere.
I'm really excited. Okay, run.
This trip is the culmination of months of planning and researching into some of the most remote four-wheel drive terrain that my home state has to offer. In these sparsely populated parts of the West, mining roads and abandoned ghost towns pepper the otherwise impenetrable landscape, leaving behind them only the most rugged highway infrastructure by which remote alpine lakes, treacherous shelf roads, and abandoned mines can be accessed. Few experiences compare. It's always a bit of a gamble, picking campsites by satellite imagery. For this particular route, I have nothing but maps and a brief OnX off-road trail rating. I could find no pictures, no blogs, and no posts about getting to the lake that I had picked out. This is often the way it goes, and what brings me the most satisfaction, finding and mapping these hidden gems on my own. I'm not a fan of setting up camp in the dark, but this was the most likely outcome after a 4-hour drive on a Friday after getting off work. A quick fire, meal, and enjoying the stars is all we have time for before heading to bed. The morning light reveals that we did in fact pick a great campsite. A thorough exploration of the area reveals loads of track from what we think is wild game, leading us to speculate what might be a deer, elk, or coyote track, while also not ignoring the possibility of dog or cattle.
Wow. And I got it running, drove it around, and it threw the head gaskets, so I fixed it, and I've been driving.
Today is an exploration day, so it's time to set out after breakfast in search of all this high country has to offer. Our first stop is this old mining road that switchbacks up to a tall mountain. This is a cool spot with lots of landmarks and history. It's a good spot to have a quick lunch.
Oh.
Heck yeah.
Another something or other.
Oh yeah.
Willfully destroyed the base.
Yeah, it's a monument.
Or one of the tectonic plate locations.
Department of the Interior. Bureau of Land Management. 1968. But imagine even making it down that far. That's insane. Like, who just goes under a rock like that and like, yeah, this is gonna work. You think they filled it in or it's collapsed?
It looks like it just ends though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing we checked this out. That's cool.
Next, we head towards another mine system that I had desperately wanted to explore and find, but had trouble getting info on initially.
Dude, I know. It's so chilly. There's still snow in there too. Oh my goodness. Dude, we're already back up almost 9,000 feet again.
Yes! Oh my God!
Yes!
Woo!
Oh my goodness. I knew it was up here somewhere. I know. It doesn't exist out here.
Dude, I think we need to run. I'm really excited.
Okay, run. That's insane. There's a little desk in there. I can't believe that. Like, the way this thing's side hill.
This system of mines comprises of 2 claims dating back to 1881 and 1887, totaling 16 tunnels, the longest of which is 2,400 feet long, nearly half a mile. The highest part of the mine is at about 9,500 feet above sea level, and in total, the tunneling system is over 4.5 miles long. Operations on this mining claim began in earnest in the 1880s, yielding $2.7 million of ore by 1902. Not adjusted for inflation. The main ores being exported were silver, copper, and lead, totaling at 9,700, 6,800, and 1,800 pounds respectively. Most of the mining was done by the year 1902, as that's the year that the nearest smelter was closed down. Exploration operations have occurred at the site as recently as 1962 and 1979. As noted in official DEQ reports of the site, no private property or trespassing signs are present, which matches what I found during my visit. The surviving structures shown here are the bunkhouse, which contained offices and a kitchen, as well as the adjacent tramhead station. As it sits, most of the surrounding area is on public land, mostly national forests and state land. This area is easily accessible via Forest Service roads or motorcycle and ATV trails or hiking. There seems to be no delineation or marking of private land in this area, even though the claims are still filed as being owned by a mining corporation. It is a narrow 1-car width road up here, so be careful and hike up if you have to. This trip also included a night of camping with one of my good friends from Montana, whose Pathfinder you may recognize from old videos on my channel. He switched to the dark side and got to Tundra this year. Our last day was full of rain as we packed up. This was a new area to explore, and I think we made the most of it. I was very impressed and very happy to be here.